Hi guys, it is your girl Abigail. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with the brother you believe will benefit from this. This is another installment in the video series, What You Can Learn from Blank. Today we're going to talk about what you can learn from The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Listen, I think there's a lot of things, just like most of the men that I've mentioned before on this series. A lot of these men kind of have a lot of things in common with what I believe you can learn from them. All of them are masculine. All of them are business people in some way. All of them have had interesting hardships and experiences and things like that. So there are a lot of things that you can learn from a lot of these men that I mentioned in this series are a lot of the same things. But one of the things I do want to talk about is, people skills. How important it is to be personable, how important it is to be a people person. And that's, I think, the biggest thing that you can learn from The Rock. The Rock is an actor, producer, wrestler, businessman, and the list probably goes on and on. So another jack of all trades in a lot of ways. But one of the things that you can learn the most from The Rock, I think, is how important it is to be personable, how important it is to have people skills, young man. There are so many young men who are just isolating themselves. So many, it's such a big thing to be an introvert these days, in my view. Introvert, extrovert, which one are you? And I think the introverts are winning as far as online. It seems like a lot of people, I see a lot of memes and videos about being an introvert. And it's just a lot of people like glorifying being by yourself. Some people said COVID was great for them because they didn't have to talk to anybody or have the pressure to do that. But listen, young man, if you really want to succeed in life, you have to be personable. You have to be charismatic in some way. Now, I'm not saying you got to be exactly like The Rock, have this amazing personality, but you do have to be someone that is personable, someone that is somewhat relatable, or just someone that is welcoming, warm, someone that can strike up a conversation when you need to, someone that isn't standoffish. And I think The Rock has that. I think one of the reasons why he is so successful, despite all the hardships he went through before in his past, is that he's a likable guy. I don't know that many people that say, I don't like The Rock or I can't stand The Rock. For the most part, there's a lot of good things that people have to say about him. He's very, very personable. He's very, very likable. And sometimes it's not easy to be likable. And it's funny too, because he's such a big, strong, masculine looking man on the outside. He's also just very likable. And a lot of times when somebody presents very masculine like The Rock does, just big muscles and everything, people can be scared by that person. But I think because he's for so long shown us his outgoing, likable personality, we see him differently and people flock to him. One of the ways you can gain support and you can gain a network is be someone that's personable, be someone that is likable, have a good reputation. You want people to say good things about you when you're not around. You want people to say, oh, I know this person. Yeah, I know Mike. He has a really cool personality. He's dope. I know so-and-so. I know this person. I know that person. Yeah, they have a cool personality, no drama. They seem really nice. See, you want those type of compliments or those people saying things about you. So you got to be a more outgoing person. And if you're naturally introverted, if you're naturally like someone that wants to keep to yourself, fine. But there are ways that you can step out of your shell at the appointed time, because relationships make the world go round. No matter how much you like to be a homebody or to yourself, you have to talk to people. You have to relate to people. You have to be, you have to move up in your job. You have to have relationships with people. I mean, that's just how it works in the world. People's different personalities is not going to stop people from getting married, procreating, doing business together, having friendships. That's not going to stop. And so I want you to understand how important it is to not just be locked up in your room, maybe playing games or watching YouTube all day, but it's important to learn people skills because you want to be personable. A good trade for you to get in to learn a lot of that is probably like sales, any kind of sales job. You want to probably just try to get into customer service jobs, just jobs where you're going to be talking to people a lot. Maybe even cold calling, phone calls. Some of those jobs can be very intimidating, but you want to get in the habit of talking to people and striking up a conversation with people. Like I said, you don't have to be this super outgoing social butterfly, but you need to have, some type of skills that's enough to gain positive reinforcement from people. And so The Rock is definitely that. And he's, I mean, from also the fact that he's an actor, that he's been in wrestling for a long time, those type of jobs really push you out there, really help you to get out of your comfort zone, really help you to try to be more relatable and personable. And so, you know, those help as well. So I just want to encourage you, you know, to definitely look at The Rock. Very likable guy. I haven't heard many people say anything negative about him. Overall, very likable guy. And one way to become that way is to be personable. And you got to do that, young man. You got to get out of your shell. You got to not be afraid. If you're interested in dating a woman, you got to talk to the woman. You got to talk to her. And so that means you have to have people skills to be able to talk to her and to make her feel comfortable. That's going to help you. Being personable is going to also help you in your love life, not just friendships and getting ahead in your career, but also in your love life as well. You know, you want to be interesting. You want to be interested in what she has going on, and you want her to say good things about you as well. And one way to do that is become an interesting person, become someone that is personable. So that is the biggest thing I believe you can learn from The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And I hope you love this video. Jesus loves you. So do I. You know. Bye.